Hello and welcome everybody. So, what lens of life are you looking through? How do you perceive life? Or your perception of life? This is the question because the world in front of us can look like hell or it can look like heaven or basically anything in between. As an example, basically everybody sees life in a different way. The way I view life is going to be way different than the way you view life. And that's not to say that mine's better or worse. I'm just saying we're all different. So it's like, for example, if you put like 5 people in a van or whatever and you head into town, the person who's into cooking and all that kind of stuff, they're going to notice like fine restaurants to eat at. And, like a single 18-year-old boy is going to be noticing all the single people available to date, and it's like the guy that's into cars, he's going to be noticing all the cool cars in town. It's basically the art person is going to be noticing statues and little, figurine things. And, we all view life through a different lens, in other words. So if there's something in life that we don't want to be seeing, we don't want to be experiencing, we can clean up the lens that we're looking through, in other words. So, for example, when we talk to ourselves, do you see yourself like, I am the kind of person that, brings in millions of dollars a year. I am the kind of person that traffic always works well around. I am the person that always gets the front row parking spot, at the grocery store or the big box store. Literally, like, I'm like the master manifester when it comes to getting the front row spot at the store. I see it ahead of time. Like, I know it's going to be there. I don't, it's the knowing, it's the faith part. In other words, that what we're telling ourselves that I am, we know is going to come to fruition in the world. So basically, the ancient ones have a saying, basically says that the earth is everything, but the earth is also absolutely nothing. So really at the end of the day, it's the way we perceive and look at the earth, think, and this will come to mean different things as you go through your journey in life and all that. But, if you look at the earth, we can take the situations in our life and make it about everything, make it to be about everything, or we can make it out to be nothing. If we just respond to what we have to and just let everything else keep going by as if we're observing it, that's the key right there. So, if we want life to work out for us, we just have to simply perceive and look through life as if it is already working out for us. I love y'all. Hope this helps, and we'll see you on the next one.